everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Deborah and I am here to give you my first impression of a drama that I am literally obsessed with right now. And this drama is titled Love Designer. It was formerly called Love Advanced Customization, but now it's called Love Designer. And grab your tea mugs and come along with me on this journey as I give you my first impression of Love Designer. Let's go!
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why I can't stop smiling is not because, oh, the drama is awesome and all that and all that and all that. We'll get into that in a little bit. But because there's only 6 episodes that have come out right now. 6 episodes for VIPs. I'll go into all that in a little bit. But I am smiling because only 6 episodes have come out and I am here talking to you about it. And you all know for C-dramas, I wait till at least episode 10 before I come and tell you about it. So this tells you how much I really like this drama that I couldn't wait to tell you all about it. I mean, I literally, I'm meant to be at work right now, but I took off today just to catch up on today's episodes and make this review because I knew I wouldn't have time the rest of this week. So here you go. Okay, so this is a drama starring Dilraba. Yes, the Dilraba from Jaywalk Studios, the Dilraba that basically starred in Eternal Love that just aired recently and also starred in 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms. That same Dilraba, the King's Woman. Yes, her and stuff. It's starring Dilraba as Zofang, our female lead, and it's starring Johnny Huang as Song Lin, our male lead, and it also stars Viann Zhang. Okay, so that's something to be really excited about because I absolutely love her, but I haven't seen her giving like a drama that I feel is worthy of her till this drama. Does that make sense? Which is kind of the same way I feel for Dilraba, but we'll go into that in a little bit. But those are the people that are in this drama right now. It has 45 episodes. Like I said, only 6 episodes have aired for VIPs. We get 2 episodes every day, and then normal viewers get 4 episodes as at today, but tomorrow they'll get 6 episodes, so we get 2 episodes ahead of normal viewers that are not paying for VIP. And it's airing on IZE, it's airing on WeTV. If you have WeTV, if you have Viki, it's also on Viki. It's literally everywhere. MGTV, the app, also has it. So if you have any of these platforms, you can watch it there and stuff, and you don't really even have to pay for VIP except you're like me and you really want to get the advanced episodes real fast so you catch up, then yeah, go ahead and pay for VIP. But that's it. Now this is a drama that's based on a book, and prior to watching this drama I had not read the book. Now I have but I had not read the book prior to watching this drama, and I haven't finished the book yet, but I started it yesterday and I'm like, okay, this is so different from the drama in a unique way, in a different way, in a book-like way, and I'll go into all that in a little bit. Bear with me, okay? But it's based on a book and it's quite different from the book. It has its similarities, but it's also different, and for me, I actually do like the difference from the book, and I'll go into a little bit of where I am in the book and what it's about while I tell you about like what the summary of this drama is. But prior to watching this drama, I was definitely excited the first time I heard the rumor about Dilraba acting with Johnny. And the reason I was excited is because I really love Johnny and stuff. The first drama I saw him as was the drama that he did with Victoria from FX and stuff, and then I watched him in his BL drama. Yes, he's acted in the BL drama. That was his first drama ever and stuff, so I did watch him in that and I've been in love with him ever since. So I really was excited to see what he will bring to the table alongside Dilraba, and I was excited for Dilraba just because I hear a lot of people say, oh, Dilraba can't act, Dilraba that can't act, and I've always been someone that says she can act because I've seen the things that she does in variety shows, the acting she does on variety shows and things like that, and Girlfriend can act. The only problem is Dilraba is always giving roles that I feel are not fitting for her age and stuff, or for her acting and stuff, so that makes people look down on her or think that she can't act because the roles they give her are all immature, childish roles that are basically similar and the same, so you can't really distinguish between her characters and stuff. So I've really been looking for her doing something different and more matured and more age appropriate for her and stuff, and this drama is basically the answer I have been seeking. So now let's go into the summary of this drama, and then I'll tell you about the book and then my opinion on the drama. So basically, a brief summary. This will contain spoilers, but guys, it's just 6 episodes out. They're gonna be 45 episodes, so it's not anything major, and I haven't finished the book yet, so I can't even give you like major spoilers, so you're safe, okay? Alright, so basically the drama starts out as Dilraba is getting wedding pictures in her wedding gown. She's engaged to this guy called Huang Zhang, and she's getting her wedding pictures and stuff, and the Huang Zhang guy gets a phone call. When he gets the phone call, it's from his boss, and so she tells him like, dude, go answer your boss's phone call, we can take the pictures later. So he goes to answer the phone call. When he goes to answer the phone call, we find out that it's not actually his boss. Well, in a way she's his boss because she's his other girlfriend and stuff. So the bastard was cheating on Diliraba's character Zofang, and he was cheating on Zofang with this girl called Pepe. And so the girl actually came to the place where they were taking the pictures, but Huang Zhang, that's the boyfriend, didn't realize that she was there, and he was basically also lying to Pepe that, oh, he's in a meeting, blah blah blah, and then Pepe reveals herself and basically confronts him. And as they're like going back and forth with each other, Dilraba comes out and she sees them and overhears what's going on. And I just love how cool she was about the breakup. She literally walks up to him and basically just asks for the phone, collects his phone, called the number that he said was his boss, and it turns out it was Pepe. And that just basically confirms everything, and Pepe reveals that, oh, they've been dating for 2 years. Meanwhile, him and Dilraba were actually dating for 5 years. So for 2 years out of their 5-year relationship, he was cheating on her with someone else. Like, he had a whole different life. Like, that's some dedication, bruh. But anyways, she walks out of the wedding photo shoot with her gown and stuff, and as she leaves, Johnny is coming in his bike. She's on this like road on a mountain, and she's walking away, and Johnny is coming on his bike. He's speeding because he doesn't expect a girl in a wedding dress to be on the road, obviously, and instead of walking on the side of the road, she's walking in the middle of the road. So he comes and he basically tries to avoid her because she's too in her thoughts and she doesn't see him, and he gets into an accident, she gets into an accident, they get into an accident, and luckily no one dies. His bike is basically destroyed, and he asks her for help to basically take the bike back. And at first she basically goes off on him for almost hitting her and stuff, but later on she agrees to help him push the bike back to town. And I think that part is very, very interesting, just because instead of he was coming this way, right, instead of continuing going on the way he was going, he turned around and walked the other way with the bike, which makes me feel like the only reason why he didn't continue like pushing the bike the direction he was going and turn back is either one, wherever he's going doesn't have a place where he can have his bike fixed or get what he wants in order to continue on his journey, or two, he basically just wanted to make sure Dilraba was okay and follow her and stuff. We don't know for sure, but that's just me. It makes me feel better to think that way. But anyways, he follows her back, and then when he goes back with her to the place they eat, he gets her food to pay for helping him push the bike, and in the process Dilraba gets drunk and spills her heart to him about her boyfriend and everything he did to her. And so anyways, he gets them a hotel room. They stay together in the hotel room. Dilraba is drunk. She sleeps on the bed. He sleeps in the toilet. She wakes up the next morning. She sees him. She's like, oh, this dude's not a bad guy and stuff. But basically, her boyfriend had the audacity to call the cops and be like, my fiance is missing. Like, you idiot. Whose fault is it that she's missing? Forgive me, guys. But anyways, he calls the cops and says his girlfriend is missing. So when Dilraba is in the car with Johnny and you're going back to town, Johnny gets her a phone. Like, Brat is rich, so he gets her a phone and he gives her the phone, like, take for free and all. And so she gets into the car, she drives the car because he can't drive, his hand is hot. And as they're driving, the cops stop them, and he thinks it's because she's speeding, but she's insisting she's not speeding. And it turns out it's because of her boyfriend calling the cops and saying, oh yeah, my girlfriend is missing. So they suspect that Johnny is trying to kidnap Dilraba. And so the boyfriend comes to the police station and finally gets them out. And when they get them out, he's basically trying to plead with Dilraba to forgive him. And next we're introduced to another character. The character is Dilraba's best friend, who is this badass tomboy who basically comes and kicks the boyfriend's ass and stuff, beats the living daylight out of him. But she finally stops beating him because they're in front of the police station, and you don't want to go to jail for beating a scum like him, right? Anyways, that's your story. And then we find out that when they go back to town, like when everyone separates, everyone goes their own way, Johnny refuses to, Johnny refuses to accept Dilraba's money for the hotel and for the, the phone that he got her. And so when they go back to town, what they find out is that Dilraba's boyfriend, Huang Zhang, stole all the things in the company. He messed up her house, ruined her house, stole her money, and basically ran away. And then to top that off, they then get a lawsuit, and this lawsuit is from this huge company, and apparently Dilraba has been making copies of this company's designs and selling it at a cheap price by like making a little bit of some corrections to it and then selling it at a cheap price. And so the company is suing her. Turns out the owner of that company, you guessed right, is Johnny, who is called Songling in the drama, is Songling. And when he finds out that, oh, it's Dilraba that's involved, he's basically told by his lawyer, who is also friends with Dilraba's best friend, basically tells him, like tries to tell him, this girl's life is very pitiful, everything was not done by her, it was her boyfriend's fault. But he's like, yeah, whatever, let's go by the rules, let's go by the books. She did wrong, she has to pay for it. I'm not gonna be influenced by her story, she has to pay for it. So he takes her to court. She loses the case, even though she tries to plead with him to please let it go. He doesn't. He says, look here, you did wrong. It doesn't change anything, whether it's your boyfriend or not. You still made those designs and stuff knowing what was going on. You were wrong for that. So she goes to court, she loses the case, she has to pay him 1.8 million, I believe, and girlfriend actually works hard and pays him off fast, like real fast. Almost like a week or so, like real fast, she pays him off, which really shocks him that she did this like so fast. Not only does she not do that, she somehow, with the help of a friend, gets Huang Zhang's caught and brings Johnny, that Songling's character, to him and kind of makes Huang Zhang confess on what has been going on in the company and that there are bigger people involved in his company that are selling out those designs to people and basically trying to ruin Songling's company. And so that's how they meet. And then next time they meet, it's because what's her name, Dilraba's nephew, is basically in trouble in school, and so she goes to the school to find out what's going on. She finds out that this girl basically bullied her nephew, and it turns out that the girl that bullied her nephew is actually Songling's sister. And stuff. So basically there starts their story and their love and everything, and that's basically a tiny brief summary of the story. But I really do like this story so far, and I think one thing I really like about this story is the acting. Like I said, finally Dilraba has gotten something that can really show off her acting prowess, so I really like that about this drama. I love Johnny's character in this drama, and I think one thing I really like about his character in this drama is how he sticks to his morals. Like the episode I literally just finished watching, episode 6, Dilraba joins this competition, right, that is organized by his company, and when he finds out, at this stage we already know he likes her right now and stuff. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but we already know he likes her, and he's told like, hey Zofang, applied for this design competition, but she might not qualify because blah 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 blah. And instead of him to say no, like break the rules for her because I know her story, or I know her, or I have a crush on her, I love her, I like her, and I'm pursuing her, he doesn't do that. He basically tells them, yeah, it's sad, but go by the rules. Like, I don't care. This is like business. We can't mix it with personal relationship, and I really really respect him for that. Like, on one side, I do wish, like, even from the beginning, he was more giving of a leeway. He gave her more of a leeway in terms of like things like how she had to pay him 1.8 million by selling her house and things like that. I wish he had given her more of a leeway, but then I feel that would not be true to his character and stuff, and it gives room for character growth in future, where we see how he transforms from someone that basically is stick by the rules to someone who starts maybe going against the rules just for Zhou. And I think that's going to be interesting. Now, how they implement that is going to matter, because if they don't implement that right and they just do it all in the name of I love her, then that would just make the story ridiculous for me and basically dumb down the story for me. But if they do it in the right way, which I feel they can do, then it's really going to turn out great. So I'm looking forward to that. Something else I really love about the characters in this drama is Zhou Fang's tongue. I really like her tongue in this drama, like how she like has a word for him. Like, each time, let's say someone asks them, do you know each other? He says yes and she says no. Or when he tells her, dude, I like you, and she says, are you crazy? Like, excuse me, why do you like me? Or there's this time where she goes to the school of her nephew to help sort out something, and basically he tells her goodbye, and she says goodbye, let's never see each other again. Then she makes sure she adds that. So I really like her tongue and how sharp it is and poisonous it is, and that's something that's also similar to the book, because one thing I loved about her character in the book is Zhou Fang's tongue. So I'm really glad they stuck to that too in the drama and stuff, and how confident she is in herself. But also something I like about Zhou Fang's character is that she's not a fool. She's not all those girls that are so nice that they can't see the writing on the wall that someone's being evil to you or someone's out to get you or things like that. She's just someone that basically lives her life easily. If you're honest to her, if you're good to her, she'll be good to you. If you're bad to her, she'll give it to you too, the way you gave it to her. But she gives you the opportunity to at least prove her wrong first, or prove her right first, before she reacts to you in a bad way. And that's something I really appreciate about her character. It shows a maturity about her. So I really like that about her character so far. Something I really enjoy so far also about the drama is the growth in the relationship between Songling and his sister, and how it was helped by Zhou Fang. Because in the beginning you really feel like, oh my gosh, Songling and his sister will never get along. Then comes Zhou Fang and basically helps him see the error of his ways and starts changing it. And you can see that that's when he really starts gaining an interest in her, and like, wow, okay, this girl can see things that even I can't see, and I'm beginning to have a newfound respect for you and stuff. And that's how he starts liking her. And I really like that development of their relationship, not just their relationship but also him and his sister's relationship. I love how the sister already knows whose team she is, but girlfriend is playing teams just so she gets what she wants. She's street smart, so I really like his sister. My only hope is that as we go along in this drama, they don't make a love line between his sister and Zhou Fang's nephew, because I feel like that's just gonna mess up the family tree. Like, if they leave it like they fall in love, I won't mind, I won't be annoyed or anything like that, but I just feel like it'd be better, and it would even give the drama more meat if they just stay as friends. That's Zhou Fang's nephew and Songling's sister, if they just stay as friends and all. So that'd be nice if they just keep to that. But apart from that, I really like our second leads, and our second leads in the drama are basically not in love with a male lead or a female lead or anything. They're like Zofang's best friend who basically falls in love with another guy and stuff. And I really like their own love story. It's really, really cute. It's a really nice side story to just add to the drama itself. So I really, really like that about the drama right now. I also love Zofang's best friend. Like I tweeted on Twitter, I'm like, dude, if you don't have a friend like Zing, that's Viann Zhang's character. If you don't have a friend like Zing who literally fights for you and will go to the ends of earth for you, then you need new friends. So that's something that I'm hoping that they don't ruin. The the sistermans between Zofang and Zin. I hope they don't ruin that. Come on guys, we don't need you guys to fight. We don't need you guys to hate each other because of anything. And worst of all, please don't make them fight because of a guy, because that just be useless, okay? That just ruined the whole drama for me. But I'm really looking forward to their sistermans and their relationship. And I really like, something else I really like about the drama is how you can see how close Zofang is to her best friend Zing. And even though they have similar occupations, they're not mixing their big business together. Like right now, yeah, they're beginning to help each other, but they're not basically mixing like, oh, let's merge our companies together or something like that. Because I feel like when money comes into a relationship, it kind of tends to ruin it most of the times. So I'm glad that right now, yeah, they're helping each other grow and helping each other out, but they're not actually thinking, oh, let's just merge our companies or something like that, because that can cause troubles, and that would basically be the room for the trouble in future, if that makes sense. So right now, definitely I like that even though there's an annoying second female lead that's going after a male lead and she's annoying, Zofang can handle her. Zofang is more than enough to handle her. So I really, really like that about a female lead. Like, she doesn't need a guy to save her. She can fight for herself and she is strong enough to do things by herself. So that's something I really like about the drama. And I really like how the guy lets her do things herself also. And he basically loves teasing her. And I think that's my favorite thing about the drama, how they tease each other and basically the results that we as the viewers get from when they tease each other or bully each other. But yeah, so far I really, really like the drama. I can't wait to see their romance blossom. I like how honest they are with each other and stuff, kind of like I just told you. Zofang asked him, do you like me? He's like, yeah, I like you, but I'm not gonna chase after you. And then later on he starts chasing after her when he realizes, oh, I like this girl that much that I should probably start chasing after her. But I really, really like their dynamics and their chemistry. The chemistry, definitely, I am loving the chemistry so far, and not just the chemistry in terms of the romance, but the chemistry between the characters in the dramas and like the other side characters in the drama. Like even just Zofang and her parents' relationship, I absolutely love that relationship. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the growth of this drama and what else this drama has in stock for us. Definitely check it out. And if you've already checked it out, what did you all think? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the book, let me just give you a brief summary of the book. So in the book, it was actually, what happened was that Zofang was dating Huang Jinyu for 5 years, and yes, during 2 of those 5 years he was dating someone else, and that someone else was Peipei, who actually got pregnant for him. And Peipei, what he told Zofang was he got Peipei pregnant because his mom was insisting that his mom wanted a grandchild, and since Zofang was not able to give him a child even though they weren't married, that's why he slept with Peipei. So Peipei is just basically there to give birth to a child. He doesn't love Peipei, he loves Zofang. But Zofang decided, I knew you cheated on me 2 years ago, but since she's not pregnant, we're done. And Zofang basically tried to get out of the relationship, but she wanted her company and he refused to give her the company. So basically Peipei came to meet Zofang and talk to Zofang like, dude, please let this guy go, I love him. And Zofang was like, dude, you think I don't want to get rid of him? I just want my company. If you can get me the company, I'll let your guy go. And so Peipei basically films her and Huang Jinyu having sex, reveals it to the world, which makes Huang Jinyu's basically reputation go down. Huang Jinyu ends up giving the company to Zofang, but before giving the company to her, he basically puts in an order that she has to deliver between 10 days, 10 business days, and it's this large order that she knows nothing about to try and ruin her and stuff. And then how they met in the book was basically her co-workers tried to set her up with a male gigolo, and she went into the wrong room and went into Sung Ling's room. And when she went into Sung Ling's room, Sung Ling thought that she was basically hitting on him, and so Sung Ling was like, dude, I'm not interested in you, I'm not interested in an old 28-year-old like you, blah blah blah. And so she took 50 cents and basically put the 50 cents in his towel, because he had just come out of the shower and had the towel around his waist, and she's like, this is what you're worth to me, like I wouldn't even want to buy you for more than 50 cents. And she walks away, and that's how literally they met in the book and stuff. So that part in the drama is different, and it's funny because there's this scene in episode 6 in the drama where she says something to him and he's like, oh, I'll pay you, and he gives her 50 cents in the drama. And I think it's just funny because that's referencing the book and stuff. But basically that's kind of a brief summary of how they met in the book, and basically everything that happened in the drama and how it correlates to the book. And I just wanted to give you a brief view of how they're different. So for me, I actually prefer the way they met in the drama, but I know there might be people who prefer the way they met in the book, but I feel like it wouldn't have worked for a drama. It's more fitting for a book. So I really like the way the drama went about their relationship, and it's building up their relationship. Also in the book, as far as where I am right now, his sister in the book is not actually his sister, it's his daughter. So it's different in the drama, and I like that in the drama she's not his daughter, but she's actually his junior sister that he's taking care of. So I really like that difference. But yeah, anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to share, subscribe. If you want any more tips on the book, let me know. I will continue reading ahead and tell you in the next time I talk about this drama again, or maybe I'll just make a book drama comparison for you just so you know. But yeah, keep being awesome, beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.